One of the most essential things in any community is the fan base, and throughout my time in the Dragon Ball community, I've realized that there are different stages of Dragon Ball fandom. Many fans of Dragon Ball consider themselves to be devoted to the series. However, the only way you'll get them to watch it is with the Bruce Falconer music, skip Dragon Ball, skip the filler, and most importantly, it needs to be the Funimation dub. As I always say, watch something how you would want to watch it. However, in this video, I'm going to be giving you 7 signs that you are a true Dragon Ball fan. The first way to tell if you're a true Dragon Ball fan is if you've read the manga. Now this is pretty obvious. The manga is obviously Toriyama's original work, and if you've gone out of your way to respect that and read it for yourself instead of watching the anime, then you are a true Dragon Ball fan. Especially considering Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z together contain 42 volumes. The second way to tell if you're a true Dragon Ball Z fan is if you've watched Dragon Ball Evolution and you absolutely despised it. Now you don't have to be a Dragon Ball fan to not like this movie. Dragon Ball Evolution generally was a bad movie. However, to be a true Dragon Ball fan, you have to dislike this movie even more than the average person. I mean, they put someone like Goku in school and then after school he went to Chi-Chi's party. It's just not Dragon Ball, and as a Dragon Ball fan, I tried to watch this movie and gain at least something from it, but it was terrible. This movie single-handedly made people fear live-action Dragon Ball Z. It can be done, just not in any way like Dragon Ball Evolution. Please. Getting back on topic, if you're aware of any of the Funimation script changes, then you are a very well-informed and well-researched Dragon Ball fan. One of the most notable script changes was calling Goku's father Bardock a brilliant scientist. Another strange script change was when Goku was explaining the instant transmission. He explained that it allowed him to move at the speed of light. However, this is not the case. The instant transmission originally in the Japanese version allowed him to move instantaneous. And the most popular script change of all time is from over 8,000 to over 9,000. Obviously the severity of these script changes varies depending on what we're talking about, but if you knew that script changes happened in Dragon Ball Z, then you are a true Dragon Ball fan. If you're level 99 in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you are a true Dragon Ball Z fan. I thought I might want to throw this in here because as a Dragon Ball Z fan myself, this is something that I haven't even done. It takes 1,075,011,030 experience to go from level 85 to level 99. And considering the amount of experience you get per mission, I personally would never attempt it. But to the people out there who grinded their way to level 99, you are a true Dragon Ball fan. One of the best ways to tell if you're a loyal Dragon Ball fan is to make you watch Dragon Ball Z without Bruce Falconer's music. I'm saying this because the majority of the Dragon Ball Z fans today grew up with Bruce Falconer's music, including myself. And I have heard a countless amount of people say they can't even watch Dragon Ball Z without Bruce Falconer's themes. While I will admit, Bruce Falconer's themes are amazing. Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Cell, the list goes on and on. However, not all of his songs fit the atmosphere of Dragon Ball Z. Again, that's my opinion, but back on topic, if you've watched Dragon Ball Z without Bruce Falconer willingly, you are a hardcore Dragon Ball fan. The second last way to tell if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball Z fan is by watching Dragon Ball Super every single week, especially if you don't speak Japanese. A lot of fans have gone on record saying they're going to wait for the Dragon Ball Super English dub. Dragon Ball Super obviously being the new Dragon Ball Z series, it is currently only in Japanese with English subtitles. And it is totally understandable that you don't want to read subtitles while watching Dragon Ball, especially if you're not used to it. But if you're a hardcore fan, you're going to want to watch Dragon Ball Super, even though the first few episodes are very slow. By the time you hit episode 6, that's when it really starts getting enjoyable, and by the time you hit episode 11, you'll be jumping for joy. I do recommend giving Dragon Ball Super a go. If you don't know where to watch it online, I'll leave a link to my Twitter down below, that's where I'll post it, and I will see you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z video. But wait, we have one more sign to tell you that you're a true, hardcore, top-of-the-line Dragon Ball Z fan. If you are subscribed to any of the following Dragon Ball YouTube channels, consider yourself a hardcore fan, because even if you're not the 6 other things on this list, if you're following any of these guys, that means their passion slowly but surely can and will radiate onto you. But that has been 7 ways to tell if you're a true Dragon Ball Z fan. Honestly, I would say I'm about 5.5 of these if that's possible, but as always, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball Z video.